legacy of a man is not only narrated after his death, but also said to him while he is alive. This replicates a book titled Dr. Nwodo's Legacy, which was unveiled in Abuja. According to the writer, Comrade Archer Righteous, the central idea of the book was to x-ray and expose to the world the uncommon lifetime achievement of former national chairman, People's Democratic Party, PDP, His Excellency Dr. Nwodo Okpesilezie Emmanuel. While unveiling the book, the unveiler, Senator Grace Bent, committed the book to the hands of God Almighty and urged all readers to learn and use it to the glory of God Almighty.
To the glory of God Almighty, to the glory of God Almighty, and to the benefit of mankind, and to all the mentees all across Nigeria, we unveil this historic book on Dr. Nwodo's legacy, written by Comrade Archer Righteous. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Speaking of what she has learned from the book, Senator Grace Bent said she saw Dr. Nwodo as an extremely humble person.
Well, what I've learned and seen in the book, because I just went through it, I've run through it now, is seeing Dr. Nwodo as an extremely humble person, despite his very loud achievements. He has always been at the background of making things happen, and you see results in the open. So it's the one that does arithmetic, you know, at the background, and then the people celebrate the achievements openly, you know, without knowing who was behind cooking the real thing. So I think I learned that in him, and it's not everything you know. They said empty barrels, they make the greatest noise. Dr. Nwodo is not that kind of a person. It's a full drum, it's a full barrel, and you know, when you're full, no matter how you shake you don't make noise, you know. So I've learned in that book, that's one instructive thing that I'm going to take home today.
Adding his voice to Dr. Nwodo's legacy, the President General, Eastern Union Congress, Chief Edozie Ezuva, said, "We must appreciate the fact that one could not give account of himself."
We must have to appreciate the fact that sometimes in life, you cannot give account of yourself. These people, like I said in the auditorium, whenever you're in a game, field of play, you have no opportunity to give account of yourself. It's the people outside that can assess your performance. Sometimes in life, when we are in government, or when we are somewhere, or in the community, or wherever, you try to, you know, do what you can to service humanity, service the community, your nation, or whatever you can do. People can identify with you. Because at the end of the day, who will ask you, when you're finally going to leave this planet and meet your Creator, what matters most is the legacy. What do you leave behind? How do people assess you? And this is what we are seeing today. This young boy has decided to give account of, depending on the perspective, his own perspective. But we that know him well, right from the beginning, that knows the family, knows that this is all about that family.
A political analyst, Aminu Yakudima, described Dr. Nwodo from the book as a rare Nigerian and a bridge builder.
Well, the message is to all Nigerians to emulate the disposition of Dr. Okpesilezie Nwodo. Because Nwodo is a real Nigerian who is a bridge builder, who has contributed to this country in many ways, in administration, in politics, and even in maintaining peace and tranquility of the Nigerian state. He was a governor, of former Enugu State. He was pioneer national secretary of People's Democratic Party, PDP, former national chairman of the party. He is now a chieftain who the Nigerian state can rely heavily to type from experiences in terms of politics and good governance.
Dr. Nwodo Okpeslesi thanked the writer of his legacy, Comrade Acho Rachos, for being his mirror to the society. I am Augustus Oche Ifene, Delegate TV, Abuja.